Test. My microphone was off the whole fucking time. Cool. I think it barely got... Let me test this. I'm just gonna move it away, put it up, bring it back down, because the whole point of the way how I have it is so that it won't get unplugged when I move it. I must have like nudged it. Yeah. Hi, knuckleheads. Yeah. So you have not missed much, in terms of me yapping. I was at the beginning of that turn. I had said, you know, excuse me, I'm checking. I have a notification on speedrun. Somebody did a submission for cell damage, and then I was just plugging cell damage. I think that if you ever have a game, well, if you ever need a game to speedrun, you're new to speedrunning, or you're old to speedrunning, I don't give a shit. Speedrun cell damage. We allow emulators as well, if you don't have one of the versions, but also the HD version is unlike everything. And that's the easiest one to submit, especially if you just want to do an IL. Because for HD version, the ILs we use in-game time, because the game gives you a time. So, you ever looking for a new speed game? I will never recommend enough that you should start speedrunning cell damage. Got a good group going. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? See, it's funny, right? I had just seen in my activity feed that you'd follow, and I'm like, why does that name sound familiar? I go to check the tab, and I see that you have a run submitted. So this is probably going to be a longer stream, so I'm not going to get to your run quite yet. But welcome, not only to the stream, but I mean, hell, welcome to Cell Damage speedrunning. Are you going to end up doing any other categories or anything? I think I get a lot of value out of this. Because somebody's going to get trapped in the circuit up here. Oh, I mean, I'm not even going to be over here. Ah, hell. It's going to be something exorbitant. I'm going to do 50. 20. Just all gates currently. I think, I'm pretty sure the IL's board for Overdrive is empty right now. I don't know why I was looking at the rules. I know how to do this one. This is, like, my favorite of the battle ones. Yeah, I ended up getting a version of Overdrive for an emulator now, and I have that all set up. So I was thinking I might start doing some of the ILs for that. When I first started speedrunning Cell Damage, it was kind of like a nobody's ever done these ILs, like I might as well hold the records for them. But at this point, I just hate to see the board empty, you know? I'm trying to draw as much attention to the game as possible. I'll have to figure out what controller I would prefer to use, though, for running it on the PlayStation 2 emulator. Because I think I could do like a PS4 controller. I feel like any of my PS2 or PS3 controllers at this point, if I could get them to connect to my computer, they're probably too shitty. Like, too worn and everything. Oh, what is this guy doing? He's gonna steal my coins. Roll low. Another one. Do another one. Yes! That works too. Cool. That's exactly what I want to see. Yeah, I mean, the game just hasn't really had its fair shake, I think. I want to draw attention to it, you know? We've talked in the Discord a little bit about, and it's even on the, like, it's officially an event, you know, in like the Discord servers, like events. We're thinking we're gonna start doing some stuff in September. Call it Cell-tember. You know, just whether it's like races between runners or coming up with random arbitrary categories and challenges and stuff. You know, just trying to get more eyes on the game. I think that Cell Damage is a game that could have a wide appeal. If nothing else besides the fact it's just a silly game, I think it's really easy to just, you know, get into. Ah, hell. They're gonna win! Wow. This is like the first time I've ever lost this. And you know, even for something like an IL board, personally, I don't believe, like, if I have a record on the IL board, let me put this another way. If I have any record, like any first place on any of the Cell Damage boards, frankly, that just means other people aren't trying hard enough. Because it's one of those games where when I play it, I know I'm not the best player at the game. You know? I know people can do better. The only thing I will say is I think I have... Ooh, what do I need? Is that 5, 6, 7? I need an 8, 9, or 10. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that my GameCube flags, like my flag runs for the ILs for GameCube, I think those are actually some of my better runs for Cell Damage. But that's also because the GameCube and Xbox versions, they sort of have like set seeds, so you'll know exactly where, like, what the items will be consistently on each map. And in HD, and I'm not sure if it's the same for Overdrive, but in HD, it's more randomized. So part of the fun for doing the GameCube versions, or sorry, GameCube version, is the fact that you can sort of create your route when it comes to doing the ILs. Like, you'll know, okay, this item spawned here, that means that I'm on this seed, right? So then you'll know that you'll get that item, and then you'll know that the flags are going to be over there. Oh, did that just... That stopped him dead in his tracks? Wow. I got a lot more value out of that than I thought I would. Yeah, Overdrive is like the black sheep of the versions, I think. Because it looks like the original versions, but it acts like the HD versions. You never tried other versions? Played Overdrive when you were a child? Yeah, I had the GameCube version as a child. So I grew up with that. And then when they came out with the version on Nintendo Switch, I got the HD version. And I was like super excited about that. And I hadn't realized all of the differences mainly because it had just been so long. There were things about the game I didn't remember. DK through. Fuck you, DK. Like, I did not remember the fact that in the original versions, most of the items will just instant, like, they're insta-kills. But in Overdrive and HD, you have, like, health. Oh yeah, let's update our stars. Probably just go to 2-1. Feel like that. Yeah, have you it seems like from looking at your profile, you've just barely gotten into speedrunning. What was the catalyst for that? Like you just woke up one day and said I'm gonna speedrun this, or were you thinking about a game and then you were like, I wonder how fast somebody could beat this? Like for me personally, I was a fan of some other speedrunners who I had gone down like a rabbit hole on YouTube of watching games done quick runs. You know, like after the fact, after the events on YouTube. And then I had caught a runner live on Twitch. He wasn't playing the game I had watched him run, he was playing something else. And then I got yelled at in chat for backseating. I didn't know what that was because I had never watched Twitch before. This was some like 5 years ago. So I kind of, out of spite, started speedrunning a game, and this game had nothing to do with that runner. It's not a game that they would have any association with. I was just like, I could speedrun something too, so I considered games that I owned that I had beaten before, because I'm like, fuck, I can't beat the hard AI in this. Watching speedrun streams got inspired. Yes. Yeah, it was like, I'm like, okay, what are games that I enjoyed playing, that I still have the ability to play right now? Like, I wouldn't need to, like, set up a console or anything. You know, I could run it on my computer. I've beaten it before. I don't think we get too grating to play repeatedly. So I ended up starting off with BioShock Infinite. And I decided to do glitchless because I was just starting and I didn't want to have to learn any glitches. And I just did that until I got the world record. And then once I got the world record for that, I started just doing... I did like the DLCs for that game and got some records. And glitchless was my favorite because it was something about just the playing the game almost the way it was meant to be, but just as fast as possible. But then I started doing other games, and then I lost that record, and they've, I've like lost a lot of other records I've done over time. So I think as I've done this longer, I mean, this is my fifth year speedrunning at this point. It sort of becomes more of like a... I want to enjoy... I want to enjoy what I'm playing, and it's more of like a pursuit of just beating my own times. Like, how fast can I beat this? If I get a record for anything, that would just be a bonus. My best record? Like a one that's still up, like I still have the record for, or just like the best one I had ever gotten. What? Fuck you, Wario. I'm gonna lose again. Anything? I don't know. I mean, that first one is probably not like gameplay wise or anything, but I think it was my best just because it was like my first. There was, I mean, I've also had a lot of records where it was just the record because I was the first person to ever put something on that board, too. One of the most fun records I had was when I had blindly played. Is a Wii game called Barbie as the Island Princess. That was fun. But I don't know. I guess my best record that would still be like current is probably going to be one of those GameCube Cell Damage flag ILs that I had just done within like the past month or two. In terms of like just being a good run. I don't really know what the hardest is for any of them. But like I said, there's a lot of runs where I'm... If I get any more records in competitive, like on competitive boards, that'll be great, you know? But a lot of it now is just about, can I get a PB, you know? Can I beat my own best time this time? And I think that speedrunning as a whole is a lot more enjoyable when that is what you care about. Because when I stopped caring about like only running BioShock Infinite, and I started caring about like just running games I was having fun running. And just like, you know, every little time I'd get that time save, like that feels great. Especially if it starts off as like a really, really bad time. Like I'm just thinking about it right now. I've speedrun the game Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Wii. And when I first ran that, like 5 years ago, my first attempt, I think, was 7 hours and 45 minutes. My second attempt on that was like 6.5 hours, and saving that time was like huge to me. Like it still wasn't a competitive time on the board, but to just like get a good run with that sort of improvement, it's like unbelievable feeling. Oh yeah, but it's that improvement. Like so you're gonna want to have other people to compete against. Like for sure. But if you are your own biggest competitor, I think that you're gonna have that much more enjoyment from doing it. Like every little PB you have there is gonna feel great. And something else too, I think, which I don't know. It kind of... Well, you're running gates right now. So if you were to do, like, ILs for gates, it could potentially help you in doing the full run, because you'll just have that much more practice on each individual level. You know, you might find, like, a new path to go. It is a little different for Overdrive, I think, though, because you have, Shit. Yes! I think you have more than 2 gates, the same way that HD does whenever you do gates. It's really funny when you do the GameCube version, the Xbox version, where gates mode is like 2 gates. You have point A and point B. Maybe not on all of them, but it's most of them at least. I'm gonna lose half. I haven't been like talking about the game, as I've been talking about speedrunning. This is already going so much better than the he's gonna hit me with the shrink. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. That is my top competitor. Right there. Wario. Give it a test. Yeah, and I mean, the nice thing is, I think Overdrive gives you the in-game time when you do a level. So you won't have to worry about, like, having a timer for it. Technically, you don't even need to have the timer for when you do the full game runs, because I just... Any run after, like... I don't know, 9 months ago or whatever, that's a full game run. Like, as long as I've been a moderator, I'm going to retime those runs, just so everything's on the same standard. But I also understand that, like, it's a good tool for you as a runner while you're running it, because I've also done some, like, full game stuff. Okay, what is this? It's A. Gotta tap the shit out of this. I actually don't like this minigame because I'm afraid of ruining my controller. They beat me at this before. I'm afraid I might have lost again. There were a few times where I had missed the button. Last? I got last? That's crazy. I don't think I ever got last on that. But yeah, like I said, I might start doing some Overdrive ILs, too. So, for your sake, it'll probably be nice to have some competition there. Kind of like when I started doing the GameCube ones to, kind of give Matt Burt some competition. Although I kind of caught him at a bad time, I guess. Do I want anything? Oh. I basically started doing the GameCube ones, like, right as he was kind of stopping doing them for now. I was so focused. Yeah, just make sure that if you do end up doing some of the ILs, you include your you need to make sure that you're showing your settings and proving that you have all of your items enabled. Otherwise, I mean, it'll still be allowed on the board. We just kind of don't really consider it like a real run anymore. Or, well, not that. It's because the whole thing is that you need to show that to prove that you're not giving yourself an advantage. We had a discussion when somebody else had joined kind of recently. So that's why if you look at the IL board, you'll see that a lot of runs, it'll say settings and it says unverifiable. What happened was I had inherited the board. Like, I'm not the original moderator of the game. And as long as I've been running the game, I've known that there is a way you could technically be cheating. But personally, I didn't want to do that because that felt cheap and it felt against the spirit of competition. And when I became moderator, I opted to just never tell anybody about it because if nobody knows about it, then nobody's going to even think about doing it, you know? But then somebody new showed up and essentially told everybody, oh, so you're telling me that technically people could cheat like this? And it's just like, yep, they could. Now I have to explicitly tell everybody not to. But, I mean, it was going to happen sooner or later. You get enough people, somebody's going to figure it out. So you just got to prove you have all the items, because if you... The whole thing was that if you took out some items, but not all of them, but, you know, if you just made the item pool a little bit smaller, you would give yourself better odds for the items that you would be looking for an advantage. You know, like, getting the rocket booster or the airship, you know, the helicopter. in a gates mode, for example, that's really advantageous. You know, that sort of thing. So that's why you gotta submit uncut footage at the beginning or end of your run. And if you have any questions about that, the announcement about that rule change is the most recent announcement on the game's speedrun page, and I have linked to a run I had done as an example. You can just, like, skip to the end of it and see. Footage needs to be uncut with the rest of it showing. I want to do some more like full game runs of the game soon too. Maybe I'll do some full game all gates. But I really do like the any percents. So if you do the any percents for the full game, you can make your settings however you want. So that means that if you wanted to, in the any percent modes only, since your settings can be whatever, you can turn off AI for flags, for example. Oh, come on. That's the most amount of points I've ever seen any of them get. 8? Love to see so you can learn some. Yeah, I had done the only full game run, or did I do 2? I did 2 recently for the game. Yeah, I did the any percent smacks and the any percent flags. So for the 80% flags, you can just turn the AI off. That's really funny, because you've got nothing stopping you from just collecting them and turning them in. Interesting. Oh, he's trying to get coins so that he could buy the star, so he can finally use his lamp. Alright, I need him to get last. I need Wario to never be able to... Alright, well. Who likes RNG? Tell you what. Hey, do you want to pick what color I should choose out of the options? You'll have to wait and see what's left for me to pick from. Hopefully you're not at too much of a delay. So I'm Daisy. So I'm going after Luigi. Okay, yellow or white? Oh, just kidding. You can pick. It's gonna reset. Okay, well, white's still an option, so we will do that. All right, good pick. Oh, come on, I need you out of this. He can't get first or second. Aw, oh, fuck off. Alright. Pink, yellow, or green? I'm gonna do yellow, because I did not have enough time, and he's going to get first. He's going to have a green. I should have picked green. You would have saved me. I hate that you only have like 5 seconds. Man, this sucks. Okay, well, I still have enough for a star, but unfortunately, so does he now. So he played that exactly the way he wanted to. Bit of delay. Yeah, I mean, you could always try to refresh the page and see if that helps. But otherwise, if you are on mobile or watching this on... Oh, hell no. Wait, actually, this might be good. No, he's still going to have enough. This is just going to... Oh! Fuck you. Oh, I ran to him! Damn it. Come on, Wario. Wario lose. Wario lose. He needs to lose. Stop giving him all of the money. DK's gonna throw. He was so close to touching the fire multiple times. I watched him. Great. So, took 20. So, he just made 19 coins from that. I don't think I can win this anymore. I think that this game is rigged. It really is. It did this before, where they're like colluding to have one of them win. And they all picked to have Wario win. And I hate it. Honestly, if I lose this board, I might just switch to cell damage. And do some cell damage until it's time for ranked tonight. Come on, hit the monkey. Hit the monkey. Hit the monkey. Bruh. I forgot about the big one. Usually the game's already over. Oh yeah, that should be 52. $52 stars. Only Mario games you played in 64 and NES? Yeah, we had all 3 Mario games on the NES. We didn't have an N64, but we had a GameCube. N64 Mario Land. My experience with Mario 64 is playing the version that was for the DS. Like the remake. And then I have the remastered one on the Switch, That was part of like the triple collection that they did. Where it was 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. And I have not played that much. I should do that on stream sometime. I'd be doing a lot better if I just played the popular shit that I know will get views. But then who would play Cell Damage? And who would try to foolishly 100% Mario Party 4? No way. Okay. I thought he was going to get a star. I hate this one. This is just guaranteed loss. I never win this. I'm so bad at this. I've never won this. I just fundamentally don't understand this game. That's the best I've ever done. I actually made it to the finish line. I hate that. And then, of course, he gets more coins. He's gonna win the minigame star, I think. Is he gonna do shrink? Yep. Yeah, I'm not getting over there. What sucks is that I maybe would have used the green mushroom this turn, except he shrunk us. There he goes gambling again. Watch him get that white ball. Blue. Oh. I think that's the first time DK has won something on stream. It will, in fact, not help him. Making waves. Damn it. Spread out! Just to get all of us to win. Oh, he's locked onto me. He's looking at me. Okay, now he's looking at him. Cool. Sorry, DK, you win the lottery or you win the minigame. You can't win both. The hell is happening? Okay, bye. Weird. There, can I get there? 1, 2, 3. Fucking wow. Well, I needed a 4 or higher. And I also needed to be able to still go to the shop. Because I needed to hope that there was a lamp in there for me to buy, and then I would have to win the next game so I could make sure to, you know, still be able to afford the star. And even then, I think there's a chance that, chance I still lose. Oh, great. Oh, wait, no, this was the last turn, huh? Never mind. Nothing good was ever going to happen. Okay, Luigi. Luigi, we need Wario to lose, Luigi. Oh, and then we tied. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What happens if we end up tied? Shit. It's gonna be Wario. It was me? It's gonna... Oh, this one's Wario for sure. DK. Uh-oh. There's... Did I win? DK had the most amount of coins. I don't know how many stars he had. Yes! Fuck yeah! Let's go. Alright, now we gotta win whatever the hell a minigame is. I got so lucky. Okay. The evil box. What? A platforming segment? This is so weird. How much of this shit do I have to do? Wow, I almost did it flawless. mean, assuming that was the last one. Is that the last puzzle? Uh... Oh, I get it. Hello, can I stop missing? What? How did I lose all... What? What did I do? Fall off? Must have fallen off. Well, I gotta do it all again. Oh, come on. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Does that mean that now I'm the leader of the Knucklehead?
Hey, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. No! Nope, stop pushing me. Here, get back into the triangle I'm about to make. Come on. Oh, I see. So it's like 3 minutes every hour. And instead of having it happen constantly, it happens all at once. It was a format that worked for something I was... You're not even touching me! Come here, Bowser. Whatever. I don't need to do it flawlessly. I just need to do... I just need you to... That didn't hit him?